y'all. Well, it cut off on me because I took too long again. Oh, well. It happens. I was working on my mascara, and of course that is where I do take a lot of time, so it's probably best that I finished my upper lashes off camera. But I do want to work again with the lower lash, and what I wanted to show y'all, that is the best smelling candle. This is Spiced Orange and Clove. Yeah. And these are Nest candles, and it's 1 wick, but y'all, they're so fragrant, and I kind of like 1 wick versus 3 wicks, y'all. And I love the gold kind of clover look to it. It's very, very pretty for this time of year, and it just smells perfect for this time of year. It's kind of a blend of a fall Christmas smell, so I love it. I have been, as y'all know, enjoying the very tail end here of my Cider Lane Slack and Company. That's a Bath & Body Works, I guess, brand. But it's got the local apple orchard smell with a delicious fall blend of mulled cider, caramel, and sweet cinnamon. And I think that's the difference. This has a real strong caramel undertone to it, which is very fall to me. So this is my all-time, I think, favorite ever, besides pumpkin pie. The Colonial Candle Company. Pumpkin pie is one of my favorites. But I don't know. I think Cider Lane outdoes it. And I'm not even sure if they're carrying Cider Lane. I need to go online and look. And if so, I need to go get me one. But this Nest candle is like one of my all-time favorites. The other one is Bamboo. And that is just, it is another Nest candle that to me is one that you should have. They're expensive. It's 1 wick, so it burns nice and slow. Puts a lot of fragrance in there, but not too much at one time because it's only 1 wick, not 3. But Bamboo just smells like a clean, elegant home. So yeah, I love it. Anyway, so we were using mascara that I thought was old, and so I brushed it through my brow so they're a little bit dark. One of the things you can do if you overdo it with the brow is always just get a plain with no makeup on it, and this is always good just to have. You can get them at, you know, any beauty supply, or probably your Sephora or Ulta has them. I think I even got this one in another little kit with at my grocery store, actually. I think it came with 3 of them. There is so many little dog hairs, y'all. It is pathetic. How can my spoolie brush have so much dog hair? I mean, where? Where are they coming from? So I wouldn't run this one through my lashes because they just put little fuzzes into your lashes. But, there, I got them all. But I am going to brush through the brow a little because I feel like it's a little too dark, especially right there. I got a long wire hair. As you get older, just like old men, women, look at that. You get old long hairs that just stick up out of nowhere, and then you'll have a little bald spot with none. It's so fun getting old. It's just it's a quandary. What's a quandary? That means a question. I think is what that means. Do I know what anything means? Okay, so I'm using my Chanel Inimitable. Why do they have such a difficult name? But it turns out it's not old. It had a lot in it. So we're just using it for my actual lashes. And so now I've got the top lashes done, as you can see. And I'm going to tip out the lower lashes. So you squint on purpose. That's not, you know, some people squint anyway. But this you need to squint even if you don't naturally squint. Because what it does is it raises the lash up a little so it doesn't dot underneath. It's hard when you talk and do this because I'll hit the skin while I'm talking. But I'm tipping the ends, and then I'm just making sure I kind of separate them back out a little bit. So you want a good wet tip, just the tip end of it, and you brush it right on the tips. Like that. You got to squint so it doesn't brush right on your skin. And some are shorter than the others, so I have to kind of work at it. And you can brush some of it off if you feel like you got it. Come underneath it and go up, and that'll get some of it off. And just use your little tip end to kind of place them where you want them. Because they're going to dry pretty quick, and when they do, it's going to look very done. Okay, you're going to look very made up because you've tipped the ends. But they'll be right where you want them, and they will stay until you use your waterproof mascara to get them off. I mean, waterproof mascara remover wipes. I use Neutrogena's because they have less fibers, and they really do the job of getting, you know, you have to work it a little bit. You don't want to overwork it because it will really pull on that skin of your eye at night, and you don't want to do that. So the Neutrogena wipes, the breaking down of the waterproof is so good you don't have to do a lot. So that got the tip ends. So I've got my under eye and my over eye lashes. And here's how I feel about that. I mentioned this before, and a couple of you said I agree with you. I don't know that anybody on this channel that disagreed, but this is what I will say about people who say you don't need to do your lower lashes. Pshaw. There. Pshaw. Yes, you do. Why in the world would you only do your top lashes? People say what draws the eye down. Can I tell you what will draw the eyes down? Under eye circles, under eye wrinkles. You're going to notice them. As you age, you're going to have them. And it has nothing to do with your lashes. If anything, if you have lower lashes along to match your upper lashes, it draws you to look at the lashes and not the skin that might be draping a little or dragging or drooping or creasing or whatever. And you know, I've tried under eye powder to kind of prevent creasing, and all it does is make it look like your creases are full of powder. Y'all, it's gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay. It's just part of aging. Just like, you know, I've got clear crow's feet right there. I'm okay with that. I like my crow's feet. I'm not crazy about any sagging under my eyes or anything, and that is why I do use under eye concealer. And I do use that roller ball I showed y'all. I'm not sure that it's making a difference, but it does get it nice and moisturized underneath. It's the depuffing one, and I'm not typically puffy, but I still feel like it helps. I don't know if it has caffeine in it or what's actually in it. Again, if you want to look it up, it's Need a Wake Up Call, and it's made by Incredible, and it's Inc, I-N-C, period, Incredible, like incredible. And again, it's called Need a Wake Up Call, and it's got a jade, which is it's just a rock. It's cool. It's a cool roller, so that it kind of cools off and kind of makes it contract and depuffs. And then also, after I put the concealer on, which I showed y'all, is the Instant Age Rewind, which I need to go get me some. And what I was going to tell y'all about this, some of y'all said, you know, I don't know about using that because the sponge, you know, it can collect bacteria. By the time you use this up and trash it, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't last long enough. I would say within 2 weeks to a month, you're going to be starting to run out of this, and that's time that you would throw out all the makeup anyway. If you want to rinse the end of this with soap and water and wash it out every time, you can. I wouldn't. I put this back on. It's not warm. It is moist. Could bacteria grow? Yes, bacteria grows in your nose. I don't know. What a comment. Anyway, once I put that on and I use this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, the True Match Glotion in color 902, which is the light glow. There's also a dark glow. And I just put that over and blend in my concealer after, and that's kind of what I'm using. I'm not really using foundation right now. Unless this would be considered a foundation. It doesn't say that it is. It just says Natural Glow Enhancer. And it does kind of just look, give an all-over look. And wherever I've got age spots and under eye circles, or I have where I'm creasing, you know, like I've got, when I say creasing, I mean my skin's folding. I put it in there, like either side of the nose, and this, my friend calls it the bulldog drop, because you look like a bulldog when your cheeks start feeling. The only way to correct this is to have cheek implants. If you want to do that, you go ahead. That's up to each woman, what false work she's planning to do. And if you like it, let's face it, all makeup is false. I mean, that is not how you look. It is an enhancement. But whatever enhancements you want to do, whether it's exercises, which I would always state that first, exercise and diet first. But if you want to use surgeries, if you want to use, I've heard that creams just really don't make that much difference, except that it does moisturize you, you know, when you first put your makeup on and wake up in the morning, that sort of thing. But anyway, and so I did use my Inimitable Mascara. I will tell you, it's a good bit hard to get it off because it works, and it is holding my lashes up really good. That's why I like it. It dries fast, and so it holds my lashes up. Second to it, I love this one, and that is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, and it is another one. It has a spoolie brush. No, this is the one that has the prickles, just like that one. It's a thick formula, so once you tip it out and put it on, it's a lot of it, so you want a comb to comb through it and make them look individualized. And I usually put 2 coats of this one and 2 to 3 of the other one, just because the Chanel version it's a little bit thinner, but it dries really fast. So, and this one dries a little slower. So you can put 3 on with this and get a long hold in position look, but to get a volume look you have to do 3. This one you only have to do 2, but you got to really work that brush to get, because it's a little thicker, to thin it back out a little and it doesn't look too gloopy. Some people love a gloopy look, and if you love that, that is your business. Do it. Just do it. If that's what you like. I like a thick look sometimes. Sometimes I'm just into it. So that's my look for the day. Again, I don't normally go to this much trouble. I do really like this eye palette. I showed y'all it's the Stila in the light palette. I've had it for a long time, and it was almost hitting pan on most of the colors. Definitely on the kitten color. This is just great everyday colors. And with these darks and the fact that you've got a bronze and a brown that have got some shimmer in it, it could do evening wear as well. But I mean, and y'all, this is my, some people would say, but that is an evening wear look. Well, it's my look for today. And if you do get it and you feel like it's a little too heavy, then get your blender brush out and just blend out. If you feel like, wow, that's a little too dark, a little too shimmery, just blend it out a little more. There, that's my end look. And I love it. I hope y'all love it too. Comment below, y'all, different things that you would like me. I've lost my glasses. Are they on my head? No. Did y'all do that? Where you'll like wonder where something is and it's right in front of you? I always have to check and see what is the timer. Oh, it's just about time to go off. But anyway, comment below on things you would like me to do besides just chitty chats and what's in my what's in my bags and new bags and hauls and get ready with me. So let me know what kind of things you want to talk about. And also be sure and visit my Pure Bible channel, Beth Buchanan Pure Bible channel for devotionals. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!